Pecco Bagnaia receives support from Jorge Lorenzo, who once gave him advice. MotoGP racing legend Jorge Lorenzo has given his support to Ducati rider Pecco Bagnaia to bounce back in MotoGP in 2026. The former Spanish rider's poor performance in the 2025 season has drawn scrutiny, and he hopes he can demonstrate his class in the 2026 season. Interestingly, Maverick Vinales' racing coach once offered Bagnaia advice when the rider was at his lowest point during the 2025 MotoGP season. Now, Lorenzo is expressing his support for Damazia Castagnini's husband to return to his best level while competing with his rival and partner, Marc Marquez. Lorenzo's confidence ahead of the 2026 MotoGP season is reflected in his prediction that Bagnaia will once again prove himself a title contender after a difficult 2025 season with Ducati. Bagnaia's poor performance last season appears to have come at a cost, costing him his place on the factory Ducati team, where Pedro Acosta is widely tipped to replace him. Despite this, the 2026 preseason started positively for Bagnaia, who felt more comfortable on the GP26. Seeing this, Lorenzo backed Bagnaia to bounce back. Pecco Bagnaia is still a champion. He's an extraordinary rider, very fast, very talented, very precise, and he didn't show that last year, Lorenzo said, as quoted by Crash. His poor results don't reflect his ability, and I think when he feels more comfortable on the bike, he will show that he is a title contender, he added firmly. Bagnaia's struggles centered on a lack of feeling in the front of the bike, which he ultimately traced to the height of the rear suspension on the GP25. Lorenzo sympathized with Bagnaia's struggles, noting that small changes to the bike can have a big impact, as he himself experienced in his career. Lorenzo believes Bagnaia could excel more by working with a sports psychologist, as he has done throughout his career. The goal is to help him rediscover his positivity for the 2026 MotoGP season. In my opinion, Pecco Bagnaia has lost his confidence and enthusiasm. He's become a little too negative, Lorenzo explained, citing the same source. He needs to regain his cheerfulness quickly, otherwise he risks having difficulties with his upcoming contract. As a VR46 Academy graduate, Bagnaia must seek out coaches and even sports psychologists to rediscover his positive trajectory. Lorenzo offered this advice because he himself has experienced similar situations and used them. However, I think Bagnaia needs someone to help him from the outside. Some coaches, like Valentino from VR46, go to sports psychologists, Lorenzo said. I've done it at certain times in my career, and many others have done the same. He needs to rediscover his positivity and his spirit. Pecco is at least as good as Alex Marquez, not less, he stressed. Lorenzo also advised Bagnaia to remain humble amidst the sadness that gripped him.